terms of beer, it's a little bit unfortunate because they only have Beck's Pilsner. In Germany, I would be very skeptical about this. It tastes like something I've never had in my life before.
German Fanta is the nectar of the gods.
10 out of 10. Is it even German if there's no Sauerkraut? Hello, servus, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Feli. I'm originally from Munich, Germany, but I've been living in the US since 2016, in Cincinnati usually. But right now I'm in Orlando, Florida, in Disney World, which is my very first time. And this also means that I'm in Epcot for the very first time, which is where they have pavilions for all the different countries. And we're currently at the Germany Pavilion. They have a beer garden, and we got a reservation there for lunch. So we're gonna go in and check out a little bit how authentic it is, what I think of the food, what I think of the beer. So let's go check it out together. I'm a big fan of gifts that are practical. I'm slowly turning into my parents. I hate when people give me clutter that just takes up space. And if you'd like to get your loved ones something for Christmas that'll actually make their lives better every single day, hear me out. As someone who's been dealing with headphones that keep falling out of my ears ever since I was a teenager, the Raycon Everyday Earbuds have been my best friends for years now. I use them almost every day to listen to podcasts, watch videos on my phone, and I even work out with these several times a week, and they're the only ones that stay in no matter what I do, and they never get uncomfortable either. They're super affordable, but still have amazing sound quality, and they now even have active noise cancellation, which is one of my favorite features, especially on flights. You don't even notice how loud your environment is until you turn this on. They also have a brand new quick charging function where after just 10 minutes of charging, you'll get 90 minutes of battery time, and they now have multi-point connectivity. They come with different sized gel tips so that you can adjust them perfectly to your ears. I always use the smallest ones. And I also have this really cool protective case cover that comes in 5 different stunning designs, so you never have to worry about getting them mixed up anymore. And I have an amazing discount for you so that you can save big for the holidays. Just go to buyraycon.com/Feli from Germany and get up to 25% off site-wide. Just make sure to place your order by December 15th so that it'll get to you in time for Christmas. That's buyraycon.com/Feli from Germany to get 25% off everything on Raycon's website. The outfits already are not the most authentic. I don't know what they thought about those fake lederhosen. We have a reservation.
Is it Felicitas?
Felicia, yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Enjoy the day.
Dankeschön. Hallo. Okay, let's go.
Willkommen im Biergarten.
Dankeschön. So, what's cool is that all the employees here are actually from Germany. Darf ich dich fragen, wo du herkommst?
Ich komme aus Köln.
Okay. Also nicht ganz Bayern, not really Bavarian, which is like kind of what the dress I think is supposed to be, but Cologne is a very important city in Germany. What do you think of the outfit?
I think it's really cute. At first, I was a bit, I don't know, I didn't love it, but the more I wore it, I loved it every day more and more.
Yeah.
It's really great. I love it now.
It's obviously kind of like a costume because it's not like the stuff that you would wear at home every day.
But I think it is very traditional, and people can recognize that it's Germany. So that's really good.
For sure. All right, let's go.
The table will be this way. Please mind to step right in here.
Yep.
No, sometimes people have dining.
Table in the front.
Dankeschön. Well, the chairs are already kind of like in a German beer garden. So they're explaining the history of Oktoberfest right here because what the motto is of this place is that they're celebrating Oktoberfest every day, but at least the explanation is correct. So I give them that. Other than that, of course, we wouldn't celebrate Oktoberfest every day. And again, I would never say I celebrate Oktoberfest as a German. I've explained that a few times, but they're catering to more of an American audience or international audience, so I'll cut them some slack.
You guys been here before?
Nee.
Deutsch?
Ja, ich bin Deutsche, eher nicht.
So it's an all-you-can-eat buffet. Soft drinks are included as well as coffee and tea. Buffet starts right up here from the right side with our German salads. Actually starting today we have some new desserts, so you can try them.
Nice.
Are you using a dining plan today?
Ja.
Yeah? So with the Dankman, there's, besides the soft drinks, also a half liter of beer or a glass of wine.
Oh, nice.
A half liter?
Yeah.
To the German Beer Garden. We're glad you're here, and we hope you're having a wonderful time at Epcot today. You can take Vulcan above the clouds. Wir grüßen einen Rang. Bis hier durch die Motoren, wie ein Weizensimultan. Wie beflügelt man den Ohren.
In terms of beer, it's a little bit unfortunate because they only have Beck's Pilsner, which Beck's is like from northern Germany, and it's really not my favorite beer. And like obviously this is supposed to kind of be Bavarian, which is the case a lot when Germany is represented internationally. It's usually just Bavaria, which a lot of other Germans have, you know, an issue with, or they feel underrepresented. For me, as someone who's actually from Bavaria, it kind of works. But then again, like it is supposed to be Bavaria, but almost all the beers are not Bavarian. So Beck's Pilsner, I used to drink that a lot in the Munich clubs back in the day. You know, you'll drink it, it was overpriced, it was never my favorite. I personally don't love Pilsners. I mean, I'll drink them, but I like lager more. They don't have a single lager on here. Then they have Warsteiner Dunkel, which Warsteiner also is not Bavarian, and it's usually a Pilsner. So they have the König Ludwig Weißbier, which is a Hefeweizen, so that is Bavarian. And then they have Schöfferhofer Grapefruit Hefeweizen, which is kind of like this like Hefeweizen Radler type thing. It exists in Germany, but yeah, it's kind of like a fruity beer. Like it's literally mixed with like grapefruit soda or something like that. So that's a little disappointing. But then they have Jägermeister Schnaps and Bärenjäger Honey and Bourbon, which quite honestly I've never heard of, but maybe that's just me. They have a bunch of wines, which I'm not an expert, but at least they are representing that part of Germany, which I feel like in a lot of cases abroad and in the US is kind of forgotten about. So that's cool. And I did order a German Spezi because I love that. It's a mix of Coca-Cola and orange soda, or orange juice sometimes. It sometimes depends, but here it's just Coca-Cola mixed with Fanta. That's actually funny. I've never, I don't think in my life, had Spezi with ice in it because we don't do that in Germany. And it tastes very watered down. And I'm assuming it's because of the ice probably. Well, is the Coke German or American?
American.
Too bad.
That is the one thing America is superior on. Coca-Cola. It's better. Fountain Coca-Cola in the U.S. cannot be beat.
But not Fanta.
German Fanta is the nectar of the gods.
Okay, since Beck's is still the closest to the beer that I would prefer, I got a Beck's Pilsner, and then Ben got a König Ludwig Weißbier, so Bavaria is represented. I would say Prost. It is a little weird that there is no foam on this whatsoever. In Germany, I would like be very skeptical about this. Why doesn't it have any foam?
The Kruger.
Yeah, they're authentic. And they don't have anything printed in the front, actually. That's surprising. I would have expected like a Disney branding.
Super! Tiki-taka, tiki-taka. Hold on. In Germany, when somebody says tiki-taka, tiki-taka, everybody shouts back, hoi, hoi, hoi. Here we go, drinks up. Tiki-taka, tiki-taka. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Tiki-taka, tiki-taka. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Tiki-taka, tiki-taka. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Prost. Now clink glasses with your friends and neighbors and drink up.
Unfortunately, the audio cut out right when I started talking about the band, and I don't fully remember what I said here, except that the band was crazy good. The band is crazy good. So if any of you know how to lip read, please let me know what I said here. But yeah, they were very, very good, and they even brought out these gigantic alt horns. A xylophone? And there was a very impressive performance with cowbells. Even a couple that that started dancing a waltz. Overall, they played for about 20 minutes while we were there. I will say it was a little loud, kind of hard to have a conversation, but of course if you want some Oktoberfest feeling, it's a good fit. I don't think any of the band members were German, at least not the ones that sang or talked, because you could clearly hear an accent, but that's totally fine. I didn't know a lot of the songs they played, but that's probably more on me. Traditional Blasmusik, brass music, isn't exactly my favorite genre. Alright, ready to check out the food? Let's see what we got. Kartoffelpuffer. Hähnchenschnitzel. I think that's actually mac and cheese. I was trying to say if it's like Käsespätzle but I think this is just like mac and cheese, which isn't really German, but I mean, I'll eat it. Chocolate chip cookies. Ooh, Strudel, Apfelstrudel. Ooh, with vanillesoße. That's good because I feel like they often serve Apfelstrudel in the US with like whipped cream, but not with vanillesoße, so that's nice. The desserts look good. I think that's like a little like Black Forest cake, like mini thing. Okay, then we got our pork roast. Hallo. Schweinebraten, Sauerbraten, Kräuterspätzle. Blaukraut, of course, that is authentic, or at least it looks authentic. What is this? Warm German potato salad. Oh, that's always a thing that I do not understand because this does not look like German potato salad whatsoever, and we also don't usually eat it warm. Pork schnitzel, that's probably what Ben's gonna get, I would assume. Frikadellen, okay, that works. With red wine sauce. I guess the fish. I mean, I wouldn't say that's traditionally German, but that works. We eat fish for sure. We got like a little salad buffet, and what's really funny is Wurstsalat. I feel like that's not something that you see a lot in the US, but it's very German. It's literally sausage salad, so just cold cuts with like vinegar and stuff like that. Leberwurst, which is kind of like a pate. So yeah, that is very typical. Ooh, we got our pretzel buns. Those look good. And or sausages with sauerkraut. I feel like that is just a must. I mean, for me as a German, that's not a must, but I think representing Germany in the US, that's a must. I mean, is it even German if there's no sauerkraut? I feel like to Americans, that's a clear no. All right, so I got some of the vegetarian stuff, obviously. I got me some Kartoffelpuffer or Rabadashi, depending on where you're from, and I got it with applesauce. Usually they only serve it with sour cream here, but they had applesauce. They had sour cream too, but I got the applesauce. I got some of the potato salad. We'll see how it is. I got some of the Nudelsalat. Looks very authentic. Gurkensalat. The Kräuterspätzle, which will, I mean, Spätzle obviously are a thing, but I don't know what Kräuterspätzle are. Blaukraut. And then I got me a little Laugensemmel with some sweet mustard. So let's see how it is. Guten Appetit.
First try of schnitzel in Disney World. This is pork. That one's chicken. That one's just roast pork. But let's see. It's good. The breading isn't as crispy as I'm used to in Germany. But it's good. It's not as flat either, but maybe a little bit more hammering and a little bit more seasoning, but it's still good.
Okay, I tried everything. I hope you can hear me. Potato salad, totally not German. That tastes like something I've never had in my life before. Not the biggest fan of that. The Nudelsalat was good. The cucumber salad was just not seasoned whatsoever. It tastes like nothing. Even though I think they really tried to make it an authentic German Gurkensalat, which I love Gurkensalat. They just need to season it a little bit and add some yogurt dressing and some salt. The Blaukraut, the red cabbage, very good. Definitely approve. The bun, also very good. And I think in the US, they're not allowed to use the same type of Lauge. So for that, this actually tastes like home. And then the Kartoffelpuffer is very good. That tastes like home. The Spätzle, even though I've never had Spätzle with just like a herbal oil, very good. Mustard was good. So I think it's like a mix of like some things were really good, some things were a little disappointing, and I hope that people don't eat that and think that that is what all food in Germany tastes like. But I'm actually pretty happy with the food. The one thing that I have to criticize as a Bavarian is that they served Ben's Weissbier in not a Weissbier glass, but in a regular lager glass. You're not supposed to do that. Auf Wiedersehen. All right, time for dessert. I got a little bit of everything. We got some Apfelstrudel with vanilla sauce, which I really like that they have that. And then these are like miniature versions of like forest cake, Bienenstich, so bee sting cake. I like caramel Käsekuchen, like caramel cheesecake, which I've never heard of that, but obviously cheesecake is a thing in Germany and it's different from American cheesecake, so I just wanted to see if it's more like the German style. And then a Sachertorte, which I think technically is Viennese, so Austrian, but we'll try it. So let's do the strudel first. That tastes like home. Sorry, not supposed to speak while I'm chewing. Usually, the strudel here are a little bit sweeter than they are back home. I feel like this one's like actually authentic. 10 out of 10. Schwarzwälder Kirsch. Obviously, this is usually a huge cake or tart. I feel like that's actually pretty authentic. I mean, obviously, different shape. That's pretty good. Okay, this is the Bienenstich. But usually Bienenstich is like a flat cake with like Streusel on top or like almond splitters. So let's see. Now, I feel like this one tastes a little bit more like a honey cupcake or something like that. Not exactly like Bienenstich, but I see what they were trying there. Let's do the cheesecake. Stop. So the thing is, German cheesecake is made out of quark usually, and American cheesecake is made with cream cheese, which we don't usually use in our cheesecake. So it's usually a lot firmer in Germany. It is American. I don't know why this entire German pavilion, for some reason, has this like really strong caramel theme to it. It's almost like they think everything in Germany is caramel flavored, which is totally not the case. So that is absolutely 0 out of 10. I mean, it tastes good. Don't get me wrong, this tastes good. But is it authentic? No. Doesn't taste like anything I've ever had in Germany. This is the Sachertorte. I have to admit, I haven't had Sachertorte in a while. I don't remember exactly, but isn't Sachertorte like, it's not all chocolatey, I don't think. So this one just tastes like a chocolate muffin. Very rich chocolate muffin. Let's check out the rest of the German pavilion before I share my final verdict with you. Alright, so my final verdict, I think, is I really wish that they didn't make it so dark inside. Like, I understand that they were trying to make it like a nighttime atmosphere, but a beer garden is really, at least to me, more like a daytime thing. Maybe that you'll stay until the night, but I wish they had made it like an outdoor thing with gravel and a few trees, because that's really more what a beer garden usually is. And the music was extremely good. I was very impressed. Good job, band. But it was super intense for like 20 minutes, and we didn't even have time to like eat or talk to each other at all for those 20 minutes. And I think it would have just been a little bit nicer if they had just played for a longer period of time, but it wouldn't have been so intense. You know what I mean? Just like have a little bit of background music. But that's just a preference thing. In terms of the food, it was really like hit and miss. Some of the things were really, really good and really authentic. Some of them weren't authentic at all or just weren't cooked very well, I felt. Like the cucumber salad, that is something that we actually eat and it looks exactly like that, but it just wasn't seasoned at all, I feel like. Some of the things just tasted a little bland, and I don't want people to think that that's what German cuisine is, because I actually think German cuisine has kind of a bad reputation for no reason in the US. But I think it's because of the German food here that you can find here. So that I feel like there's a little bit room for improvement. I also kind of wish that they had given this a little bit more of like the big world feeling as they did with the other pavilions. In Italy, for example, they had like a whole Market Square in Venice modeled, or a Trevi Fountain for Rome. This is like a cute German village. I think this is modeled after Nuremberg, if I had to guess. I don't know if it says that anywhere, but it kind of looks like Nuremberg with like the fortress wall and everything and the half-timbered houses and stuff like that. But I just wish there was like maybe a Brandenburg Gate or a Cologne Cathedral or even like a Munich Frauenkirche, like the Munich Cathedral or something like that. But maybe that could be an idea for the future, Disney. Overall, I was positively surprised by some of the things. Also, out here, they have the Food and Wine Festival going on, and they actually have Schinkennudeln on the menu, which is not something that's stereotypically like on the menus here in the US. So Schinkennudeln, that was a positive surprise. I haven't tried them, but like, that's cool that they have them. So overall, I feel like the German Pavilion here at Epcot is a wild mix of like, some things are authentic, some things are definitely like, cliche and catering to the audience. And if you don't know which is which, of course, it's kind of hard to know. Like the caramel thing, I don't know where that comes from. The caramel popcorn too, I mean, isn't necessarily typical German. We're also like the statue right behind me. I think the statue itself is technically like something that you would find in Germany, or you do find in Germany, but not in those colors. The colors kind of look cartoon-like. So I think if you're not with a German, it's kind of hard to know, but at the same time, it's Disney World, so who cares? It is a fun experience though, and there's a lot to see in the shops and at the restaurant, and a lot to try out. So that was my first time at Epcot and my first time at the German Pavilion. Have you ever been to Epcot? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.